Hey everyone, welcome back to Iraqi Dinar News. Today, I need you to pay extra attention because what I'm about to share could save you from losing everything you've worked and waited for. This isn't just another rumor or casual update. This is a serious warning that affects anyone holding Iraqi dinars right now. As excitement grows over the approaching Iraqi dinar revaluation in 2025, scammers are becoming increasingly bold. They are creating fake exchange centers online and even in real life locations that look completely legitimate. These scams are clever, organized, and very convincing. If you're not careful, they can steal your money, personal information, and even your hope. In this video, we're going to break down how these fake operations work, the red flags to watch for, the exact process you should expect when the official revaluation happens, and the steps you can take to protect yourself. Make sure to watch all the way through because understanding this information could literally save you thousands of dollars. Right now, there is a lot of chatter online about the Iraqi dinar revaluation and the new digital dinar system that is being prepared. Unfortunately, this excitement is exactly what scammers are targeting. Fake exchange centers are popping up on social media, messaging apps, and even near legitimate bank branches. These operations are extremely sophisticated. They use professional looking websites, email addresses that look official, and even fake logos from major banks. The names they use are designed to trick people into thinking they are official, such as Global Currency Redemption, Iraqi RV Center, or World Bank Exchange Portal. Some even go as far as copying logos from the Central Bank of Iraq, Wells Fargo, Chase, or other recognized financial institutions. From the first glance, everything seems legitimate. But the truth is, they are all scams. No real exchange or redemption center will contact you before the public. Announcement of the revaluation. If you receive a message claiming early access, you are being targeted. These scams are carefully designed to appear real. Scammers often reach out through email, Telegram groups, WhatsApp, and Facebook pages claiming that exclusive tiers of exchange are now open or that early registration guarantees better rates. They sound knowledgeable, using industry terms like Tier 1, Tier 2, NDAs, redemption centers, and contract rates. But here's the critical point. None of this is real. The official process will only happen through verified banks and the Central Bank of Iraq, with announcements made publicly and officially. Any private message promising pre-approval, requesting personal details, or asking for money upfront is a massive red flag. Scammers know that investors are emotionally invested and have been waiting for years, and they exploit this excitement to trick people into giving up personal information or sending money. The way these scams usually unfold is consistent and deliberate. First, they hook victims by offering exclusive news. You might get a message saying, "Congratulations, you've been selected for early exchange access," or "The RV is happening tonight and your group is included." This creates a sense of urgency, making you feel like you'll miss out if you don't act immediately. Step 2 involves collecting personal information. Scammers will ask for your full name, ID, passport, bank account details, or even serial numbers of your dinar notes. Once they have this information, it's not just about money, it's identity theft. Step 3 comes when they request a payment under various pretenses, such as processing fees, security deposits, or bank verification charges. Once you send the money, it disappears. Step 4, the scammers vanish completely. Websites go offline, messaging channels disappear, and victims realize they have been conned. Many of these fake exchange centers are not small-time operators. Some are sophisticated cybercrime groups. They know exactly what they're doing and use professional tactics to appear legitimate. They might rent office space near real bank branches, hold fake Zoom meetings, send official-looking emails, and even provide counterfeit approval letters claiming authorization from banks or the Central Bank of Iraq. Others go digital, creating fake mobile apps that seem to track your exchange process. In reality, these apps are designed to steal data, passwords, and sometimes even drain your bank account. The level of detail in these scams is frightening, but recognizing these tactics is the key to staying safe. If anything looks unusual, official, or private before the public RV announcement, it is almost certainly a scam. It is important to understand what is actually happening in Iraq right now. The Central Bank of Iraq has been methodically modernizing its currency system, testing digital dinar platforms, and strengthening its banking infrastructure. Foreign reserves are improving, inflation is under control, and the country is connecting to international payment systems through organizations like the BIS and SWIFT. While the financial environment is stabilizing and preparing for the RV, the actual exchange process will not happen in secret. It will be fully public, transparent, and heavily monitored when officially launched. No one will need private links, secret codes, or hidden meetings. Banks and regulatory bodies will manage the process through official channels. Understanding this distinction is critical for protecting your investments. When the official revaluation occurs, the process will be simple but secure. The Central Bank of Iraq will publicly announce the change in rates, and global financial networks such as Forex, Bloomberg, and Reuters will update their systems. Major international banks, including Chase, Wells Fargo, HSBC, and others, will verify the process and post public statements, confirming foreign exchange availability. At that point, you will be able to visit your local authorized bank branch to exchange your currency. You will not need special access, secret appointments, or private NDAs. Everything will be documented and transparent, ensuring safety and accountability. Until then, any offers of early access are completely fake and designed to deceive investors. Scammers have been adapting to investor awareness. They now claim to represent regional exchange centers partnered with major banks. They provide fake documents, fake emails, or even staged in-person interactions to appear legitimate. Some may ask you to come to an office, hand over your currency, and issue a fake receipt only to disappear immediately afterward. Others have created apps that track your exchange status but secretly collect your personal data. Understanding the psychology behind these scams is crucial. They target people's hopes, excitement, and anticipation. Emotional. Investment makes investors vulnerable. Staying calm, informed, and cautious is the best defense against these increasingly sophisticated scams. Your personal vigilance is critical. First, only check official websites for information. For Iraq, that means the Central Bank of Iraq's official site. Second, only trust verified banking channels. Your bank will never contact you via Telegram, WhatsApp, or unofficial emails to handle foreign currency exchanges. Never share your ID, passport, bank account, or any personal information online unless you are sure the source is official. Watch for subtle errors in websites or email addresses, misspellings, unusual domain names, or unusual phone numbers are warning signs. Third, when in doubt, visit your bank branch in person. Ask to speak to a manager about foreign currency services. If they are not handling the RV yet, then any private offer you received is false. It is also helpful to understand what major banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, and others will do during the RV. These banks handle multiple foreign currencies regularly, including those from emerging markets. However, they cannot exchange the dinar at a revalued rate until it is officially recognized globally. So, if you ever get a private message claiming that Chase or any other bank is offering early access, it's fake. Once the RV is official, the announcements will be public, clear, and verifiable. Banks do not operate in secrecy, and every transaction is monitored and regulated. Recognizing this fact protects you from falling for scams that appear to involve legitimate institutions. Government agencies are also aware of these scams and are actively monitoring them. Agencies like the FBI, SEC, and U.S. Treasury have issued warnings about fraudulent foreign currency operations, including fake Iraqi dinar exchanges. They have observed everything from counterfeit certificates to bogus investment groups promising unrealistic returns. The consistent message from these organizations is simple: there are no authorized private exchange programs. Any currency exchange will happen through official, verified banking channels. If you suspect a scam, you can check with consumer protection or fraud alert agencies to confirm the legitimacy of the offer. This verification step could save you from major financial loss. The danger of scams isn't just financial, it can also include identity theft. Once scammers gain access to your personal information, they can commit fraud, open accounts in your name, or access sensitive financial information. Protecting your identity is just as important as protecting your money. Never provide personal information, currency serial numbers, or bank account details unless you are certain of the source. Scammers are becoming more inventive, and their schemes often feel convincing. Being cautious, patient, and informed is the most effective defense. Knowledge is power, and knowing the official process for the Iraqi Dinar RV will prevent you from falling victim to even the most sophisticated scams. Patience is key in the current environment. Many investors have held on to dinars for years, waiting for the official revaluation. The temptation to act quickly when someone promises early access can be overwhelming. However, acting on unverified information is exactly what scammers want. They exploit your impatience and excitement to gain control over your assets. Understanding that the real RV will be conducted publicly, transparently, and officially is essential. No one needs to bypass the system to exchange dinars. If you follow the official channels and wait for verified announcements, your investments remain safe. Scammers cannot operate when investors refuse to engage with unofficial sources. Another critical point to understand is the scale and organization of these scams. Some are coordinated by small groups, while others are sophisticated operations run by international cybercrime organizations. They use a combination of online and offline strategies to appear real, including fake social media accounts, websites, emails, mobile apps, and even rented office space. The goal is to make you trust them. The more realistic the scam appears, the more likely it is to succeed. Awareness of these methods is essential. Recognize that any offer claiming early access, secret rates, or private appointments is a scam. Real exchange will only occur through official banking channels. You also need to be cautious of fake apps and websites. Scammers are now creating platforms that claim to track the exchange status of your currency. These apps often ask for login credentials, personal details, or financial information, which are then stolen. They may even attempt to access your bank account directly. The key takeaway is this: if it's not provided through an official source verified by your bank or the Central Bank of Iraq, do not download it, do not enter any information, and do not trust it. Scammers exploit both trust and excitement to manipulate victims, but you can protect yourself by staying vigilant and only using official resources. When the official RV happens, it will be simple and transparent. The Central Bank of Iraq will announce the rate changes publicly. Global financial news networks will report it, and partner banks will provide instructions on how investors can exchange their dinars. There will be no secret groups, hidden links, or private appointments. You will visit your local bank branch, present your currency, and complete the transaction safely. This clarity and simplicity are what make official transactions secure. Until that announcement, any other offer you encounter is fraudulent and should be reported immediately. Finally, remember that your emotions are what scammers target. The excitement, hope, and anticipation that come with waiting for the RV make investors more vulnerable. Scammers understand this psychology and use it to manipulate people. Staying informed, patient, and cautious is your strongest defense. By understanding the official process and verifying every source of information, you protect both your money and your identity. The real revaluation will change lives, but only if you engage with verified official channels. Avoid any private offers or early access promises. Protect your investment, stay alert, and help spread awareness to protect others. In conclusion, the Iraqi Dinar revaluation is a legitimate event that could significantly impact investors, but it comes with risks. Fake exchange centers, deceptive apps, fraudulent websites, and phishing schemes are all active right now. The official process will be public, secure, and fully documented. No one will need secret access or private appointments. Your job as an investor is to remain patient, use only official resources, verify information with trusted banks, and report any suspicious activity. By following these guidelines, you can avoid scams, protect your identity, and be ready for the real RV when it happens. The bottom line is simple: If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Scammers are professional, organized, and persistent, but they rely on excitement and impatience to succeed. Stay calm, stay informed, and follow the official process. The moment the RV is announced, everything will be transparent, secure, and verifiable. You will not need secret links, private appointments, or hidden agreements. By understanding the risks, recognizing the signs of scams, and sticking to verified sources, you safeguard your investment and avoid falling victim to these sophisticated schemes. Always remember, staying informed isn't just about protecting your own investment, it's about helping the community of investors who might otherwise fall prey to scams. Share this information with friends, family, or online groups who are invested in the Iraqi dinar. Awareness spreads faster than scammers do, and a single warning can prevent someone else from being scammed. Your diligence today could save someone else thousands of dollars tomorrow. Knowledge, patience, and verification are your greatest tools. Follow official announcements, avoid private offers, and do not let scammers manipulate your hope or excitement. The journey of the Iraqi Dinar RV has always been about patience and trust. Years of waiting, holding, and monitoring the process have prepared investors for this moment. While scammers attempt to prey on impatience, the real RV will honor the investor's commitment through official, transparent channels. The banks, central authorities, and global financial networks are aligned to ensure that when it happens, the process is smooth, secure, and accessible to all legitimate investors. Your role is simple. Remain vigilant, rely only on verified information, and resist the urge to chase early promises. As a final reminder, the RV process will be public, official, and global. The Fisterdegen, Central Bank of Iraq, verified partner banks, and recognized financial networks will make announcements that are impossible to miss. No secret appointments, no private emails, no hidden groups will be involved. The scammers are bold, but their methods depend on secrecy and urgency. By ignoring unofficial sources and focusing only on trusted channels, you can protect yourself completely. Patience, verification, and awareness are the keys to safe participation in the upcoming Iraqi dinar revaluation. Stay alert, stay informed, and most importantly, stay patient. Scammers are real, organized, and persistent, but they can't succeed if investors are careful, vigilant, and skeptical. The real revaluation is coming, and it will be public, straightforward, and secure. Keep sharing this information, educate others, and ensure that the excitement of the RV does not become the reason for financial loss. Your vigilance today protects your future tomorrow. When the RV officially happens, you'll be ready to exchange your dinars safely and confidently without any risk of fraud or deception. Thank you for watching this important update. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to Iraqi Dinar News, and tap the notification bell so you won't miss real updates. Share this information in your groups, on messaging apps, or with anyone invested in the dinar. Scammers are everywhere, but with the right knowledge and preparation, you can avoid them completely. Stay safe, stay informed, and trust only verified sources. The real change is coming, and when it does, you'll be ready to participate safely, confidently, and without fear.